In a climate of economic instability and pressing social challenges, Kenyan political leaders have sparked national outrage by proposing an extension to the presidential term limit from two 5-year terms to a single 7-year term. This proposal, spearheaded by Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei, has received backlash from citizens who argue that politicians are prioritizing personal power over addressing Kenyan's critical needs. The ongoing debate has intensified as Kenyans voice concerns over government spending, unpaid salaries for essential workers, unresolved human rights issues and economic struggles.
The Kenya presidential election is always highly profile as a result of it being conducted within a short period of time, thus making it a do or die adventure. The continuous campaign mood in the country has been occasioned by the perception that elections are held within the short period of 5 years. In any election period, we lose a whole year in campaigns, and another year is lost immediately after election because of the litigations in the Supreme Court, and thereafter transition period of new government settling down in the formation of new government, such as cabinet vetting by parliament and appointment of the same, including senior government officials. In total, we lose 2 years in a period of 5 years, leaving only 3 years for a president and new government to work. It is therefore justifiable to increase the presidential term limit to 7 years per term, totaling to 14 years, if someone is re-elected to office. I am cognizant that these proposals shall alter the governance structure as envisaged in the Constitution of Kenya, which in turn shall be subjected to public referendum or popular initiative as highlighted under Article 257 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. To the critics, let's meet in the contest, because our Constitution envisages amendment of the Constitution at any given time, so long as the threshold is met under the provisions of Article 256 and 257 through popular initiative.
The debate comes at a time when pressing issues and economic issues, including unpaid salaries for critical workers and ongoing human rights issues, remain unresolved. The controversy surrounding the 7-year term proposal reignited when Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei introduced a memorandum to the National Dialogue Committee. Kenyan citizens and activists argue that the move is distracting from urgent matters affecting everyday life. Public sentiment reflects significant discontent over the government's attention to issues perceived as self-serving rather than prioritizing the economic and social needs of the country. Among the concerns include the current impeachment case against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has reportedly cost the government 1.4 billion Kenyan shillings. Critics argue that such funds could be better spent on delayed payments to essential workers, improving infrastructure and supporting social services. Cases of extrajudicial killings, a rising trend of abductions and unresolved disappearances have gone unaddressed. These concerns are especially relevant to younger generations who have mobilized against injustices and demanded accountability, only to see politicians pivot to term limit discussions. In a striking example of public pushback, Kenyan citizens flooded the Senate's email system, submitting over 236,000 emails in opposition to the term limit proposal during a public participation exercise. The sheer volume of emails reportedly overwhelmed the system, illustrating the extent of public resistance to the proposal.